G'day chaps, welcome back. We're on to episode 4 of our second series of The Long Dark. This is Stalker mode, and we started in Desolation Point. We've left Desolation Point, if you've not watched up till now. I've done a little maintenance, so I've repaired the clothes. Everything's up to sort of 100%. We're nearly out of daylight though. We were kept in by a storm all day, so we really don't have much food left, but our tools are really good, apart from the fact we still haven't got a hatchet or a rifle. So we still can't craft any kind of weaponry. I'm keeping all this stuff so I can repair rifle or hatchet that we find. That's why I've got this fir wood. I've got a little stuff for starting a fire. I've got some guts, that's for the bow and arrow. There's nothing we can do about it right now. So I'm going to step outside. I've been hounded by a wolf every time I step out. So I'm going to take my clothes off first, and just in case we do get jumped. I'm getting tempted to just take him. I'm getting tempted just to take him on. Hand to hand, and maybe see if we can eat the little bugger. Because just a second ago, before I started recording, I stepped out just to see what the weather was like, and he came straight for me. There he is. Do we go for it? I don't want to get stuck in here. Let's just fight him. Do not want to get stuck in here. Where are you? Come on. A sprained ankle and I hurt you. That's a fair deal. And if he dies, we'll be able to track him now. I should get my clothes back on. Come on. You want another go? Come on, son. Oh, he ran straight past us. I was expecting another fight. Sprained ankle, let's fix this up. Okay, I'm keeping my clothes off for the moment because we are warm enough. We just got to track this wolf. There he is. And it's got to be... Is it not the same one? It might not be the same one. Let's follow the blood trail. Oh, here he is. Hello. Come on. Just frickin' die. So he's got to be really hurt now. Okay, is that enough? What? Okay, we're okay. So that was a separate wolf going up there. There he is. It's got to be the same. There are two of them now. He's running. He's running back. I'm gonna just let's get in here. Let's see what happens. Is this the same injured one? I know that before they die, they do just... Yeah, he's looking injured. Okay, so we just need to track this guy. And we should be able to cook and eat him. So I'm going to keep the clothes off. Let's just follow him. Let's see where he goes. If he's really badly injured, he shouldn't engage us. I don't think there's any other wolf in the area. Yeah, he's hurt. Okay. Okay. How are we doing? We're getting cold. Getting really cold, but we still have some time. There's the bear coming. Just frickin' die. Let's just go finish him off. Just die, you son of a gun. Come on. Okay, we got bruising from that, but otherwise nothing. 42%. Still not dying. That bear's headed our way. Okay, we've taken major damage. I just need his meat. Just die. Let's head back to the... See, the bear's coming our way right now. And that wolf's heading the other direction. Look at... Oh, come on. Give me a break. This is another one. A separate one. Come on. Give me a break.
I don't have much more in me.
Oh, I'm still hurt. Laceration. Right. Clothes back on, let's bed down. That unfortunately didn't work out. But we're at 32%. We're just gonna have to get some rest, get some sleep, recover, eat all the food we have. Just gonna have to suck it up. Ah, that sucks. I really thought we'd be able to get some meat, but the bear's headed our way, the other wolf's there. We don't know where that wolf we attacked went down. I was expecting him, if we attacked him 3 times, I was expecting that he'd actually, we'd take him down in front of us. But, we just got unlucky. Or maybe the animals are tougher in Stalker mode, I don't know. Either way, this is so much harder than the normal mode. This really is a challenge. Let's keep on resting. At least we kept our clothes intact, I suppose. Count the small mercies. Okay, so we're up to 95% condition. Let's just eat what we've got. This is why we have it. I'm going to bed down for another couple of hours so the temperature's not too bad. And let's just get our condition up to 100%. We're doing all we can here. But yeah, that just didn't work out. So the weather's looking not too bad. 11 hours of daylight. Okay. Conditions 100%. All right, let's try again. Let's head out again. It's going to be really, really cold because it's really very early in the morning. But yeah, you've seen how many wolves and whatnot love to come around here. So we're going to have to strip off to get outside. Let's see what we can see. This is going to be brutally cold. Tomorrow, minus 27. There he is. I can see his body. But there's the other wolf. Is it worth using a flare? I don't know. Let's... I've got an idea. Let's run out to this wolf's body before the first wolf gets here. And see if we can't harvest its meat before we get sprung. I am prepared to use a flare in this situation because that's what we have it for. Let's get all the meat, the guts, hide. I'm going to leave them because they're not really relevant at this stage. Oh, the hacksaw's actually better if it's frozen, that's interesting. It's just the meat we want. And then we've got to try and... Oh, we're very, very cold. Okay, let's just get somewhere. And we're going to abandon that little settlement there. We have meat, so our big problem food is okay if we manage to avoid the bear and the wolves. This is tough. And of course our draw distance is really low right now. There's a chance there's a hatchet in one of these fishing huts, so let's see if we can't make it there. I'm gonna shed some weight so we can at least run. It's not ideal, but I'm gonna lose the books. I'm gonna keep the rest. Can we run? Yep. There's the bear coming down, you see him? So that must be where it lives. Oop, we have a wolf on the move. Must be chasing a deer. No? Okay, our draw distance is... I mean the fog has lifted. That wolf's headed... that bear's headed right for us. And of course we're completely defenseless against that. Okay, coal is a real problem. I think rather than the fishing huts, because that wolf's close to it as well, we're gonna have to head to Wolf Town, which is this. We're gonna start taking damage from the cold soon. Do we do it though? Do we do it? What do we... What kind of... We're carrying meat, so I'm just so cautious about getting close to that fishing hut, because if the bear picks up on it, we're done. Oh, there's a wolf there. For God's sakes. I can't win! Oh, right, I'm gonna try and run between these two wolves. If either of them smells us, we're fighting. I'm running. Let's just take the tiredness hit. Have it... Someone's headed right for us. Run. Just get to that fishing hut. Okay, I don't think they haven't spotted us, okay. Alright, we'll get there, we'll recover. We may need to burn something because we're going to get really cold soon. We can't afford to contract hypothermia. These all do have furnaces though, so I think we're just going to have to burn the fir wood. The wood we kept for repairing, we're just going to have to burn it. Another hunting knife. It's just the last thing we actually need. Okay, we're not too cold just yet. Yeah, we're going to have to start a fire. It's going to be the only way we're going to avoid getting too cold. I don't know if we can bed down for an hour here. No, it's still -5. Oh man, this is tough. Let's do it. That's why I kept that remaining book, so we've got a high chance of starting fire. If this fails, I'll use an accelerant. That's what we kept them for. This is so hard. This is so hard. Until you've got a weapon, this game's so tough. It really is a hard start, this. Okay, so now we know. Desolation Point's officially a really hard place to start a game. Pleasant Valley, I think, would be pretty easy. And, oh, we have 2 seeds. Oh, I must have kept them. Let's just... Oh, of course we can cook! Oh, what an idiot I am. I've forgotten. Let's cook it up. Sorry, I've completely forgotten. You must have been, I must think I'm an idiot. I've completely forgotten I had that meat. Just for the moment. I was concerned about the cold. So we should be warming up nicely. We'll be able to eat. We have enough water. We can get some weight off us as well, which is good. Let's just cook it all while we have the fire time. We haven't actually used our fur lane either, so can still keep that for repairs. I'm kind of tempted to bend down for an hour, but I don't. On the other hand, I tried that in... Oh, we're nice and warm. Okay. Let's eat some meat. Smallest piece first. Now let's have a big chunk. Let's just get it down on X. Drink it. Okay, good. Apart from tiredness, we're back. We're okay. We're warm. We're okay. Let's now that we're warm, actually no, we can see for miles. We can go as it is. I'm going to leave the town for now. That town is affectionately known as Wolf Town, the one with the pier just there, because yeah, it's full of wolves. And we still can't risk an encounter, so I shouldn't run. There's a wolf. Don't know if you could see that. See it now? We do have enough meat to drop a piece as a distraction. You just see it there, it's on the right of the screen. It's heading kind of the opposite way from us. I love this. I love Jackrabbit Island as a base because it's apart from Pleasant Valley, where you have a farmstead, it's the only other place where you can really see for miles, and you need that distance to be able to avoid wolves, especially, you know, if you're in a state like us of just surviving before you've got any kind of decent weaponry. You need to be able to see so you can avoid everything. We're going to head up there. There are of course all these wolves to deal with, but I think we should be able, if we choose the time of day, I think we can sneak up there, and that's where I'm going to drop our stuff, and then we're going to use that as our sort of recce point, meaning that that's where we'll go on our recce's from. So I'll use that as our base, and then I'll keep on heading out until we find a hatchet, until we find a rifle. I'll use that as the spot to search. If we still don't find a rifle on this map at all, and I'll try to check everywhere I can, we're going to have to move again. We're going to have to move on to... I guess Mystery Lake's going to be the next best spot. So again, I'm just keeping, there's a deer. And the great thing about basing yourself here as well is that if you really have to, and you're desperate for food, you can use the deer, you can herd the deer into the wolves, and then either fight the wolves or scare them off. Do we check the fishing huts or the town? I think we should head up to Jackrabbit Island and drop some of this weight before we start doing proper searches. There's a wolf there, but he's pretty far away. So I'm not going to bother chasing this deer in any particular direction just now. It's almost something we want to save for later. There's fishing huts over there, straight ahead there. Those will be worth giving a check. Yeah, we just need to check all of it in any order. I really have noticed the difference. Oh, okay, we're warm enough. That's great. Warm enough. We have enough food and water. Okay, so at least we have the basics covered. Taking that wolf down. Even though it was a tough fight, we got down to 35%. That still basically was the right thing to do. We had to do it. We had to get some food. Do I check this fishing hut or I head straight up? I think we head straight up. Just while we can't see any wolves, because this is pretty rare. Can't see any wolves at all. So let's get up there, drop our stuff, get our base established, and then we can head out. Very tired, but as long as we get it to the top, we're okay. When I'm... oh, there's one. Can you see that? The wolf to the left there. That's why I'm running. It's vanished from the draw distance. So I'm going to run as far as I can. If we get close to rabbits, we're basically okay. There's one. Because that means there's no wolf in the absolute immediate area. This would be a really good place to drop a snare, actually. And that might keep us going for a little while. It's just, even though it's going to exhaust us, let's just run this last bit. We can eat and drink at our leisure once we're up here. Okay, we made it to home. This is our new home. I can kind of almost not quite believe we made it this far, given how bad our situation's been. I'm just gonna do this right. Let's do things as we remember them. I really want to get some light here. Let's just check. Let's see what we've got. And then we're going to do a, we're going to start sorting out our stuff. And just see, I'm going to have to use some matches. Yeah, there we go. Matches. See, stuff gets put all over the place. It can be under stuff, over stuff. It can be just slightly hidden. So you have to have a bit of light. Even if you're wasting resources and it feels like you're wasting resources, you still have to do it. Cooked venison. Excellent. Okay, so I've been here before in other games, and the way I normally do this is I put my... Oh, it's raw. So we're going to have to cook that up soonish. I put my meat and water in the fridge. This is where the OCD comes out. And I put my dry goods in the freezer. Because you got to kind of assume the freezer's not really working. These two I need to eat before they get too much worse, because I don't want to get sick. We've got a real mishmash of random tools. Not the ones we actually need. Tin of sardines. That's the thing that always makes me sick. And it's always in this house. It's always this. I'm still going to eat it. But we'll have it just before bed, because the solution to getting gut rot is sleep. You don't need to take any. Oh no, you do. Yeah, you take antibiotics, I think, and then you get some sleep.
I'm gonna need to rest soon.
Yeah, I know, buddy. You're doing well. He has done well so far, given the resources that have been presented to him. Our bloke's doing very nicely, considering. I love the Jackrabbit Island as well, because the only downside to this, and it's a pretty minor downside, is that you can't start a fire in the house. You can do one just outside, and there are some barriers, some railings, and I don't think the wolves ever come up this high. I've got tons of matches, so we can afford to waste some. Sorry if you can hear the dogs outside. That's actually my neighbours. It seems like every single one of my neighbours has a dog, and every single one of my neighbours wants to keep them outside. I've had to go round to, I think, 5 of my neighbours independently to ask them all to take their dogs in at night because they were keeping us awake. Yeah, go figure. And it's particularly a problem. Oh, that's actually better than the pants we have, so that's a good find. It's a problem because we've got single pane windows too. I don't know if you've seen other updates that I posted one update where I actually showed where we lived. And if you check that out, you'll see that we live by the beach, which is, when it's good, it's so good. But it also means that it's a pretty simple build. So yeah, single pane windows, not really any kind of heating. It can get very, very cold. So I'm gonna put my guts down here. This usually becomes my crafting room. I like to keep things separate, so this is why I've been carrying all this stuff all this time. So I'll put the guts there. Cloth we don't need right now. We're really tired. 6 hours of daylight left, but we're really, really tired. I might just go sleep for an hour or two before we start breaking any of this down, because otherwise we'll actually start taking damage. So these cargo pants are better than our jeans. That's good. They're worth repairing and keeping. Okay. And then I usually use the kitchen here as the sort of tool dump. I'm going to keep my better tools and stuff here. I'm just going to... Yeah, this is where we get rid of all our weight. I'll drop the tools, go in the repairing room. Repairing crafting room. Hacksaw, we're not going to need to take with us anywhere, because we're not going to need that much wood at the moment. I just took this with us because I didn't know where we were going to go. Yeah, you can't actually repair that. Can't repair the pry bar, so it was worth it actually bringing that with us. And I'll leave the wooden matches by the door. I'll do that because we have to... all our fires we need to start outside. I'm going to drop 5 of our accelerants. Okay, we're starting to look much better in terms of weight now. You can actually see how little we have. Everything else was doubles. All our clothing, I'll sort that out. Food, so we need to do a fire. First we need to sleep. I might just sleep through the night. Let's just do that. Let's stick that meat in the fridge so it doesn't get too much worse. Got another couple of litres. Let's eat all this horrible degraded stuff. See if we get sick. And then we'll do a night. Our boy's exhausted. He needs a rest. You know, poor chap. Let's... 5 hours of daylight. Let's just... let's do 3. Just so that we've got a bit of energy, and then I want to break down those clothes, repair the other clothes we have, and then we're gonna spend the night. Let's go for the sardines. They always make me sick. Let's have a look. It's gonna happen again? No. We'll go for that nasty old dog food. It's not just dog food, it's dog food that's in a terrible condition. But it gets our calories up, let's see. Make us sick? No. Okay, good. Okay. This is good. I'm feeling better about this now. I think we've got a chance. Up until now, I thought it was touch and go at any point. I mean, having to get through a mine with matches, sleeping in a car, and catching hypothermia, having to defend ourselves from wolves with no means of defense. The only way we could actually get enough food was taking on a wolf hand-to-hand in hand-to-hand combat. It's been a pretty exciting little series so far, I've got to say. I'm enjoying this. So we've got 10 cloth, we've got tons of cloth. Let's repair what we can repair. I'm going to keep 2 sewing kits. Maybe I'll just drop 1 before I head out again. We're not going to need to carry 2. I'll take the worst one, of course. Let's just repair everything, and then we're going to bed down for the night, and I'm going to call that an episode. I reckon I'll before I start the next episode, I'll just go out, I'll cook that. Everything's at 100%. This is as good as we're going to get. We've got enough food for the night. Got enough clothes, enough tools that we're ready to go out hunting, searching. We're as efficient with weight as we could be. I'm going to drop these guys. So before I start the next episode, I'll actually do a fire and I'll cook up that meat. I'll cook up some more water. And yeah, get ready for the next episode when we go out searching and we see what we find. Let's see if we can actually find a weapon. If we don't find a weapon, we're just going to have to move on again. We're going to have to head to, yeah, I would head to Mystery Lake, because that's the only place I've ever found a rifle in the past. My last game that I was playing where I wasn't recording, I found it in the dam, so as that's the first place you come to, we can head there. And we're just going to have to keep on searching. I don't think, as far as I'm aware, I don't think that Pleasant Valley is really worth searching for a rifle. That's absolutely our prime objective. Got to find some kind of weapon. Right, boys. Thank you again for watching. I hope you join me in the next one, and we see how the hell we're going to get out of this little predicament. Ciao for now.